Hello guys, my name is TimGot and we are here today with a 121 review. This tank is a tier 10 Chinese medium tank, and this tank is a lot of fun. I find this tank fun because you have really high alpha damage for a medium tank. Mostly tanks have around or 390 average damage or 320 like the Russian ones. They have 320 average damage, but the 121 gets 440 average damage, and I find that really good. I find that a lot of fun actually. You can do so much damage with some tanks, it's just amazing. They don't expect so much damage from you, and I really enjoy that when I get high rolls around 500 damage. I just really enjoy when that happens. But yeah, let's go over to these stats. So this tank is 1950 hit points, and that's quite normal for a tier 10 medium tank, nothing special about that. It weighs 39 tons, 39.6, and that is quite normal. Again, nothing special about it. The engine inside of this tank is 580 horsepower, and that's pretty normal. The power to weight ratio is pretty normal in this tank. It's not that great as on some other tanks, but it's more than enough. Like, I find 15 more than enough. It's almost 15. It's not that great, but it's pretty good. The traverse speed on this tank is 50, and that is really good. Having 50 traverse speed with combination with your turret, it has 40 traverse speed. You can turn around really quickly, and you can angle your armor pretty fast as well, so people can bounce on you. You also have 120 millimeters of armor in the front, and it's also angled, as you can see. If you angle your tank as well at the same time, you will bounce more shots, but you will not bounce many shots, but you will bounce some shots. You also have 80 millimeters of armor in the front, in the side, I mean, and 60 in the back. And on the turret you have 240 in the front, but you do have two massive weak spots on this tank, as you can see. Two massive weak spots. You have 130 in the sides and 60 in the back. So frontally this tank is pretty good armored, but on the side and the back it's pretty much nothing. So the gun itself, it's really good. I find this gun pretty good for this kind of tank. It has 258 penetration with AP shots and 340 with APCR, if I'm correct, and it's heat to be correct. Sorry, it's heat, and 68 with HE. And your average damage is 440, and that is really good. I really like that about this tank. Your accuracy or your dispersion is 0.35, that is quite good, and your aiming time is 2.7, that is not that great, but I do have the vertical stabilizer and the engaged gun lane drive, and they do help you out a lot. I have on my skills, I have the burst and arms, so I don't need fence or ventilation. That's why I have the engaged gun lane drive, and that's why I have burst and arms as first skill. So it's still pretty even, you know. So I don't need to have like a ventilation in my equipment. The traverse speed is 40, like I told you. The fuel range is 400, and that's quite good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. It's just pretty normal compared to other tanks. Yeah, as you can see, the M48 has the most. Yeah, 420, and 400 is more than enough for a medium tank. And your single range is 750. So that's pretty much the tank. Let's go over to the tank inspector. I want to show off some armor on this tank. So let's go over to that real fast. So we are here in tank inspector. I want to show off the armor a little bit more, and so you can pretty much see how good the armor actually is. Like, the first thing I like to do in this tank when I'm in close combat is angling my armor. And I mostly angle it at around this angle, and people will pretty much never pen you if they shoot you in the side. They will or track you or just bounce you, as you can see it yourself. They need to have a really good pen to actually pen your frontal. But if they shoot your lower plate, it will pen you pretty much every time. Here you can actually see how much pen you actually need to go through that. And as you can see, people can bounce you a lot if they actually shoot you on the upper plates. And shooting in the turrets, yeah, you're gonna bounce pretty much every time. Don't expect to actually pen the turrets. If you're facing the 121 frontal, the best thing to do is or shoot the commander's edge or the gunner's edge, or just shoot the frontal plate. If you're facing him completely frontal, you can easily pen that. If you have a gun with around 240 pen, you can easily pen that, no problems. The turrets, like, you're not really able to... People don't really shoot you like much in here. They mostly shoot you just in the commander's edge or gunner's edge. That's probably what I should do as well. But mostly if I'm facing the 121, I shoot him mostly just in the lower part of his thing, because that's just easier to pen, you know. It's better to aim for that, because it's a big spot. You will pen it. There's not really spots where you can bounce off or have a retarded shot where there's no damage. But yeah, on the turrets you can actually have those kind of shots. As you can see, those blue points, if you shoot that, it will be an automatical ricochet, so it will not bend, not at all. And the fun part is you can just side scrape with this thing, like with a Tiger 2 or E75, and you will bounce shots. Look at that. Look at that. They will not bend you in the side. They will not bend you at all. Maybe a little bit more in the back, but that's being more lucky there. And yeah, that's pretty much the armor, as you can see better. Link. The turret is really good armor. The frontal plate is good armor as well, but the side and the back, it's nothing, as you can see. And the back is as well pretty good armor, but it's not good enough, you know. It's not that good. Best thing to do if you're facing the 121 frontally, just try to go around them, and if you have no choice, shoot him in the frontal plate or the lower plate. And the commander's edge and the gunner's edge. You can easily shoot that without any problems. You just need to have a gun with above 220 pen, and most tier 10s have above that easily. But yeah, that's pretty much the armor wise. Let's go over to the replays. I have two replays ready. They're both Ace Tanker games. One is with me alone, and the other one is with Link. So let's just go first. Let's just go first to mine without Link, and let's show that off. So yeah, let's go over to that. So here is the first replay, and as you can see, I was wrong. I was playing with Link. I forgot about that. I was playing with Link and GT. We are playing on airfields, and it's a quite good map. I do enjoy this map. It's not the greatest map if you don't have gun depression, but this game, it actually worked out great for me. I didn't actually have problems playing on this map, and I actually had a lot of fun. So right now, as you can see me, I'm going to the most common medium spot, but I see the bad chat going to the light tank spot, and I put a shot into him right on time. Do 400 damage to him, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna stay there. Let me put another shot into you. There you go. And I secure the kill. So I'm like, okay, that guy's dead. Good. Let's just go to the hill, but I'm like, okay, Link is already up there, so it's no point of being with two medium tanks in the same spot. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go around and go to the middle and snipe from there and try to help them if I can. I was seeing the Conqueror there, and from the spots where I'm going to, you can shoot pretty much those guys without any problems. And the Badger is complaining about that he always starts from the other side. Don't go next time into a light tank scout position, you know? It's no point of doing that. Then I see the Conqueror, I'm like, okay, land up on a shot, and I derp out completely. But I'm like, okay, Conqueror is right there. I can kill him with the next shot if I get there in time. Get a shot from the bad chat in my back that is using the also most common medium spot, the E7 spot. Yeah, the most common medium spots on this map are the E5 spot where Link is with the E50 and the Batchat, and on the other sides it's the E7. A lot of medium tanks just sit up there and try to snipe, try to help out the team. I do like that spot if I have a tank with medium, with gun impression, but this tank doesn't really have that, and I didn't really want to go to the same spots where my platoon mate was, so I just went to this side, and this spot actually worked out great because from the spots where I'm going into right now, I can shoot the E5 and the T30 and still stay hold down, and that's what I like about this position. Yeah, there you go. Let me actually zoom out real fast so I can show it to you what I mean. There you go. My tank is right there. There's the enemy right there, and he can pretty much not shoot my lower plate, as you can see yourself. He doesn't really have much shots on me from the position where I am right now. That's why I like this position a lot. And you can angle as well. And nice high roll there, 510 damage. There you go. He shoots me, and he does not pen me. I put a shot into his tracks, pen him, and track him at the same time. So I'm like saying, like, Link, kill him fast, and he does that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can relax again and try to find a different spot where I can shoot from. Because the middle is pretty much empty. By middle, I mean this spot is pretty much empty, and they're more on that side. I'm not able to shoot them from the spot that I'm in right now. So I'm like, okay, let's try to push up here where the leopard is, so we can get some shots into him. But then I see the Batchat on the right side, so I try to put some shots into him, but I don't see him. So I'm like, okay, let me just ignore him and focus on the leopards that Link is attacking right now. As you can see, the speed is pretty good on this tank. I'm not sure why the speed isn't showing right now. A little bug, but it doesn't really matter. I see the leopard. I put a shot into him. A nice roll, 450 damage. Again, I only show my frontal plates, and he bounces that. So I go into a full attack because I am not scared of him. Link goes for a hug, and I'm like, okay, let me get the kill. I had the kill right on time. Then I see the E75 pushing up for me, but I angle my armor there, as you can see. He shot my tracks, did absolutely no damage. I try to shoot under him, but my shot, not under him, on his lower plate, and my shot just goes under him. No luck there. So I kill him, Link kills him right on time, and then the Wildfire shoots me right in the back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this because it's gonna be suicide. So I'm falling back at this moment. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. It's gonna be a suicide for me, and that's why I'm falling back here. I was not able to help Link. If I would help him, I would die as well. That's why I went to this spawn, because I can just stay back. If they come at me, I can take shots and fall back if it's needed. I put a shot into him. He shoots. And he misses, and me knowing what his reload time is, I know that I reload faster, so I just go for the kill. And I finish on that guy. Then the other Waffle Tiger shows up from the other side. He shoots my track without doing no damage. And I'm like, oh, fire, great, but he actually extinguished that and right on time. And again, I know that I reload faster than him, so I'm not really scared of going against him. So, right now the game is pretty much done. We pretty much completely killed the team. I did 5k damage. I was really happy about that. And right now I'm just like, okay, I know he already needs to be here somewhere. I'm not sure where he is. He needs to be or completely left or completely right here somewhere. So, I'm just trying to find him at the moment right now. So I'm just gonna first spot the left side, and he is actually on the left side. I aim, I put a shot into him, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna die. So I'm already turning around to go for the bad shot, but nobody kills him. I'm like, okay, let me get the kill. Beautiful. So I get the kill, and I'm like, okay, the next target that I want to kill is the bad shot, and he actually shows up immediately here. I see him right on time. I put a shot into him, but he tracks me, and I'm trying to like not get shot, but no luck. He finished me off right on time, and he gets killed by the E50. So that was the first replay. Let's go over to the after battle report. So here is the FTW report, and as you can see, I got Ace Tanker and High Caliber from that game. It was a double, and I received 3,914 experience, and also got 81,394 credits out of that game. On the team score, as you can see, I did in total 6,000, almost 6,000 damage. I fired 18 times, I hit 16 times, and I penned 16 times. So I missed only twice, and from the rest of the shots, I penned without any problems. I received 12 hits. Out of those 12 hits, 9 were penetrations, and 3 were non-penetrations. You can bounce a lot of shots with this tank, and that's what I enjoy a lot of this tank. Like you can deal a lot of damage to them, and they will have problems doing a little damage to you. And by little, I mean like 400 damage or something like that. They will have problems penning you if you angle your tank correctly. And that's what I like about this tank. And yeah, as you can see, I received 5,000 potential damage. And that's quite a lot for a medium tank. And yeah, destroyed 5. Didn't get the badge in time. If I would have the badge, I would actually receive Top Gun. But no luck there. And yeah, quite good game. GT also had a pretty good game. Link had a normal game. He didn't have the best game, but he had a pretty good game. Good for him. And yeah, it was a pretty standard game. I'm surprised I actually got Ace Tanker from that game. But yeah, let's go over to the second replay. So here is the second replay. I am playing with Link. We are playing on Mountain Pass, and as you can see, Link is as well in his 121. And like I told you guys in the garage, I do like platoons when you have 2 121s or 3 121s. It's amazing how much damage you can deal out to enemies. Like, if you get high rolls, you can do easily 1 key damage to one guy with 2 shots. That's why I like about the 121s. So right now I'm like, okay, I'm a medium tank. The best spot for me is H3 on this map if you spawned on this side. I do like H3 a lot, and I do like pushing from H3 to this side. I do enjoy that quite a lot. That's why we went to this side. So yeah, as you can see, the tank does not reach 54 speed limit, but it does reach around 30 to 40. If it's going downhill, if it's going like in a straight line, it will reach that. But on like hilly area, it will have problems reaching that. So the first guy we see is the Waffle Striker, but that guy gets lucky because I actually shoot on his upper plate somehow. I was aiming for the top of his tank, but I shot his upper plate somehow. But I do finish him off in time. Then I'm like, okay, Link, there's T-54 right here. Let me try to track him. I track him right on time, and so Link can do some damage back to him. But he goes after the hill right on time. I see T-54 show him off his turret, and I put a shot at him. So yeah, right now I'm like, okay, let's just relax. No point of just attacking. I'm like just trying to see if there's somebody there. I'm like, okay, there's nobody there. Seems like I can actually push this spot, and from this spot I can actually shoot the 2 mediums right here. So the first guy I see is T-54E1. I put a shot into him. He attacks me, but then he realizes that I'm gonna kill him if he does that. So he falls back. I see T-54. I put a snapshot into him. Lucky it actually does hit. Link goes around them and shoots the T-54E1, but no luck there because the IS-3 killed him before Link did, and I killed T-54. Then the T-5 pushes up. I kinda was not prepared for that, so I shot the ground. So yeah, unlucky shot by me. Then I put a shot into the E-5. A really low roll actually, not much damage. Then I aim again. Get a high roll, 465 damage. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here in this replay. Because we push this side like bosses, like we don't stop. We were not scared of this side. We're like, okay, we can do this. If we just work together, it's gonna be an easy win. Then I see T-34, I put a shot into him, but I only track him without doing any damage, so I was kind of disappointed about that. I put another shot into him that actually does damage, and Link finished him off right on time. And right now I'm like, okay, let's keep on pushing. It's going great. And I'm like, oh my god, a Fosh. I didn't see him in time. Like, snapshots, ban him, luckily. and my drummer dies because of that shot. He fires again, and I know there's 5 seconds real time between the shots, so I'm like, okay, let me take a fast snapshot and fall back. He fires again, I'm like, okay, he's reloading for the next 40, 50 seconds. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's something around that. So I'm like, okay, Link, let's attack. We can have this Fush, he's ours. So I shoot on the move on the Fush, and I have no luck there. And Link rams him to that. So yeah, Link already has 4 kills, I have 2 kills. It's going pretty good. Our team is completely winning. So I was happy about that. Then I was like, okay, no point of going after this one Yak Panther here if we can just go completely around them and flank them completely. 5 guys right there. So I was like, okay, Link, let's do that. So we can get a lot of damage out of it, and it's gonna be a good plan to do. So we were like, okay, the game is pretty much won from this point. We're not really able to lose this. There's still a possibility we can lose this, but it's not really happening. Then yeah, we spot to Yak Tiger, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to go Yak Tiger because he can easily pen me. He has 270 penetration, but he shoots me, does not pen me, and I'm saying to Link, keep him tracked so I can go around him. I track him as well, then I go and hug him. I put some shots on him, and Link just keeps on tracking him. This is how you play in a platoon. One guy tracks, the other guy does damage. It works out great. I put another shot into him, he repairs his track right on time, he falls back trying to ram me, but no luck there, because Link finishes him off right on time. And I already have almost 6,000 damage, and the team is still alive, the enemy team is still alive, and our team is kinda dying, so we do need to step up our game here and actually try to do more damage. So we push up this side, because there's still a Tiger 2 here somewhere, and we do want to kill him. Tiger 2, I'm not really scared of me. I know he can pen me, but I can shoot the ASUS from this position. So I'm like, okay, let me try and find a gun impression. I found it. Then I see the STY. Full aim. Put a shot into his back, doing 460 damage. Then I re-aim. I let Link shoot because so he can secure his top gun. And I'm like, okay, I have still the ASUS shot. I put a shot into him. And I'm like, okay, let me have that guy. Then I have burst in arms, but nope. IS-3 steals him. Then I'm like, okay, Tiger 2, let me have him, so we have burst in arms. We put 2 shots into him, then I'm like, okay, Link, you first shoot, then I will shoot. So then we can secure the burst in arms. Link shoots, but as you can see right there, it bounces off. It's a really unlucky shot. He bounces off on that. So I'm like, okay, I can still get him. 2 seconds. I can still, nope. And the T-28 kills him. And I'm like, great. GG, thank you for that support. It was not needed, but thank you. So I'm like, okay, there's still 1 target left. We can still get burst in arms here. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go around him, and I'm just gonna try to kill him if I can. Link was a little bit upset about that. I was upset as well, but I was like, whatever. Yeah, and the IS-8 was like, "You got Top Gun. Why are you sad?" And I was like, "No. It's the burst in arms, not the Top Gun." And he was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, as you can see, the tank itself, it's quite fun. I find this tank a lot of fun. I really enjoy this tank, and it's really good. As you can see, you can do so much damage if you play in a platoon. So much damage. If you just rely on your platoon mates, you can do a lot of damage, and you can pretty much win the games from there on. So here I was like, okay, there's an IS-8, but I was like, fuck it, let me just do a shot because Terror will kill steal me. And Link shoots into him, and he gets 7 kills. So yeah, that was a quite good game. Let's go over to the after battle reports. So here is the after battle report, and as you can see, I got 3,896 experience out of it. As a double, I got Ace Tanker, Confederates, and High Caliber. And I also got 152,000 credits, but that was with some missions, if I'm correct. That was for killing 4 guys. No. That was for killing 2 guys. You get 50k. That was one of the missions. So yeah, normally I would get 102k credits out of it. As you can see, Link is actually still on top of me. I did way more damage than him, but Link is still on top of me. And the funny part is, he actually got East Anchor with his game. East Anchor. With his game, he pretty much didn't do much damage. He kinda just, how to say this, kill stealed, and he still got East Anchor. And I'm still below him with one less experience, and I did the most damage. I pretty much carried the game. And I as well do get East Anchor, but it's kind of weird that Link gets East Anchor for this kind of a game. But it doesn't really matter. I was really happy about this game because 8,000 damage with a medium tank, that's quite a lot. And this medium tank is not one of my favorites, but it is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, especially in platoons. It's a fun tank. I don't understand why people don't really go for this tank. Because the tank is good. The only thing it does not have is gun impression. Like the armor-wise, it's good. Gun-wise, it's good. Accuracy and stuff like that. It's all pretty good. Like there's no problems with that. The only thing is it has no gun impression, and people seem not to go for that because it does not have that. But you can learn not to have gun impression if you use your terrain around you, like I do. And yeah, I don't know. I never have problems with playing the 121. On some maps, it's kind of like it sucks out that you're not able to go to that spot or that spot or that spot because you don't have the gun impression. But mostly, you will do good without any problems. You just need to find the other places where you can go, where you can have no gun impression and still do good. And yeah, the 121 in general, a fun tank. You should go for it. The grind to it, it's a lot of fun. The WZ-120 was as well a really good tank. I had no problems with it. A fun tank in general. And yeah. T-34-2, a little bit less fun. I didn't really enjoy that tank, but T-34-1 was, on the other hand, a lot of fun. But yeah, that's pretty much the tank, guys. If you did like this review, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.